Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to talk about basically a review on BitDAO. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification and leave a thumbs up to this video. And of course, let's get started. So for you guys out there who don't know what is BitDAO, basically it's a decentralized venture capital, stuff like this. And after that, the good news over here is it is supported by a lot of big whales, big company, well-known company. And after that, I'm just going to show you some of the Twitter page. Basically, you see Bybit has already supported basically this BitDAO with 19.3 million contribution. And after that, there's some analytics, analytics shown on their website. Basically, Bybit is supporting this company, this startup, and after that I would say that on this video we are going to talk about what is all about it, and after that from there you can learn more. So if you are really interested in the video, kindly hit the like button. Basically it's free, and after that we are going to talk about what is DAO. So basically a clear understanding of what is DAO, basically a decentralized autonomous organization. Basically it is an organization that everybody is a part of it, and after that from there everything comes with a voting. And after that, how does the voting work? Basically you need to own the governance token, and after that from there you can vote for some proposal. Let's say if for BitDAO itself they are like a venture capital, so what they are doing is basically you own the token, and from there you can vote for projects you want to basically invest in, or let's say like the company done some due diligence, and from there they list out 5 companies out there, and after that from there you can choose among these 5 companies which one is your basically most favorable, and you vote accordingly, and from there the most votes will basically get proposed. And after that, for example, let's say there's like future actions like basically like burning of tokens, or let's say dividends or whatsoever you call it, like basically reduce fee or whatever is possible, it can be basically implemented. Basically, if you have an idea, you can propose, and once you have done the proposal, you own enough tokens, or let's say your idea is good enough, people will basically propose and vote on your idea. So this is a decentralized autonomous organization. So we're going to talk about what is BitDAO all about. So on BitDAO itself, this is their website, which look quite good looking. And after that, I would say that their slogan, every bits count. And after that, what is the company all about? So we can see right now they before they even launch their token itself, their treasury balance has around 78 million US dollar, which account with Ethereum leading on 44%. 44 million, and after that from there 60 million, and after that another 32 million in USD stable coins. And after that basically on this is the wheel of the BitDAO. Basically over here, partner contribution, partner token growth, and after that protocols, whatsoever is this you call it. Basically contribution will be added to the BitDAO treasury, and execution will be basically so how does it work? BitDAO is like a venture capital slash you call it your big daddy. How does it work? Basically, let's say you have a company and you're looking for growth, and after that you need some funds or whatsoever, you will head over to big daddy BitDAO, and after that from there you will be like, hey BitDAO, I will need to have some like maybe 100 million, not 100 million, maybe 100,000 worth of stablecoin in order to grow my project. And after that from there, BitDAO, they will send some people, and after that from there, some of their R&D team itself, they will do some due diligence research on your company. And from there, once they have done the company research, let's say within this month there is 5 company asking for money, basically 5 company, they all done the research, they'll put it onto their decentralized the proposal platform. And from there, all the token holders like you and me, if let's say you're gonna own the Bit token, from there we will just basically vote for the project, and from there we will execute the proposal and stuff like this. So from there you can see this treasury and this DAO itself, there's a proposal before execution happens. So once the contribution has been done, basically proposal is left, and after that from there execution. So how does it work? So let's say the company, for your company, you head over, and after they ask for US Tether, basically everybody like your project, and after you got approved, you will receive 100,000 worth of US Tether, and after that in exchange you will either give back something in return as collateral, or maybe like a part of a company. So for let's say we are going to talk about the project Axis, the Axis Infinity, maybe they need 100,000. So what they do, basically they offer BitDAO 100k of US Tether for 100k of Axie Infinity token. So this is how the exchange work, and after from there it is all going to be shown to us on the proposal, on whatever the R&D team's done, and after from there it's going to be laid out to us, and from there we will wait for the proposal, and from there execution is done. So the system growth, so all the assets that BitDAO will own through these proposals, and after that of course other protocol and stuff like this, everything that is owned, the value that the token itself grows as well. basically it's like a share. You basically, the company itself is like ABC, and after that from there you acquire a lot of company shares, and after that from there, if let's say whatever you own, eventually the value of the company's shares that you own eventually grows, and after that from there, eventually whatever you're holding, you call this whatever holding is this venture capital. From there you will also grow as well. So how do we like determine the value of the company itself? Is depending on the assets. So basically this is what is BitDAO all about in a nutshell. And after that, the introduction, we're going to talk about the mission. I'm not going to read out the whole thing, but I'm just going to read out the main point. Like the mission itself: BitDAO banking on success on DeFi will be allocated massive financial. So basically they realize that DeFi is going to be massive, and after that from there, I feel that it is also, in my own personal opinion, DeFi definitely is going to be massive. And of course, just that the problem right now we are looking at DeFi is all the rug pulls, and after that all the exploit on the smart contract. Therefore, I would say DeFi has a problem, and after that is waiting to be solved by a genius or whatsoever. So if let's say it managed to get solved or secure enough, DeFi is going to blow up, and I would say it's already blowing up from whatever we are looking at right now. So they realize the growth of DeFi is gonna be like I would say a multi-billion or even $1 trillion market cap on financial services that is decentralized. So the mission of BitDAO is to basically take advantage of that on the success of DeFi growth. Basically they are gonna invest mainly in DeFi's product projects, and after that many more protocols and stuff like this. So okay, the next thing I want to mention is also this: why they choose DAO is because basically they are trying to be decentralized instead of entity calling themselves Bit something, maybe BitDAO, Bit centralized or something. Instead of calling them that, they decided to go into the decentralized way. Basically everybody have a sense of ownership, and after that basically you own the company in the sense that you own a token, and after that from there nobody truly control whatever is being said. So this is a community driven thing, so everybody have a part to basically lead BitDAO path to. So the company has a goal. It's just that how the token holders want to execute basically on the proposal and stuff like this, how they want to lead the path of BitDAO. So this is how I mentioned how would I want you guys to look at it. And after that basically the next part we're gonna look at the BitDAO's partner, and after that the Bybit pledge. So over here, BitDAO itself, they have a huge partnership ongoing. So I would say that all these over here, definitely it is I would say it is big names out there. You can see there's also Polygon that is invested with them, Jump Capital, and all these basically hedge funds, or let's say capitalists, basically like venture capitalists. Basically they join into this program, and after that from there they are supporting the project through fundings and stuff like this. And of course we can see that right now Bybit is also included inside. So Bybit is over here, and for CoinHardcore, I'm quite surprised to see it. And after that from there, CoinHardcore is also investing into this. So for you guys who don't know what is CoinHardcore, basically it's a Singapore-based exchange. And after that from there, there's many more companies that is being partnering up with BitDAO. And of course, surprisingly, that BitDAO is not really published to the media and stuff like this. And after that, I would say that definitely they are published in the news site and stuff like this. But on YouTube itself, when I search for BitDAO, I don't see like big YouTubers talking about it. And of course, eventually, like they are somehow big. They have 40 over K subscribers and stuff like this. So for me, a small time YouTuber, I would take advantage of this project right now to tell you that this might be a hidden gem. So the next thing we want to talk about is the Bybit pledge itself. So we're going to look at the pledge. So over here, we're going to explain the pledge. What is it about? Basically, Bybit contribute 2.5 BPS. Basically, for you guys who don't know what is this is a financial term. Basically, it's a financial term called a basis point, 2.5 basis point, and after that, from there, it is talking about 2.5% or something like that. So over here, how does Bybit pledge? Basically, they contribute 2.5 BPS of futures trading volume to BitDAO's treasury. So over here, we know that Bybit is a huge trading platform, a leverage trading platform, and after that, from there, they are pledging 2.5% of the trading volume onto Bybit, onto BitDAO. And after that, basically the policy of 50% in nominal fees, and after that which is currently their fee is 0.075, and after that 0.025 if I'm not wrong, rebate and stuff like this. So basically what they're doing is basically, if you take account to this, they minus it off, so their total fee that on the net profit of the company itself, it is 0.5. yeah, around 5. So we're gonna look at it is basically 5 BPS, and after that divided by 2 to 50%, so it is 2.5. So this is the calculation. So at the end of basically how does it work is this is just a basic calculation. So example, the day trading volume is this amount, and after that basically the Ethereum and US dollar price and stuff like this, basically the daily contribution is 2.5. So whatever is being traded, this 2.5 basis point will be rounding off to around $2.5 million, and after that the assets, depending on how much is being traded, and after that we can have a more understanding, more view about this. So basically every day itself, all this money is being flowed into BitDAO treasury, and after that I would say daily it is on average of $2.5 million that is being sent to BitDAO. And I would say that why is this really a big thing, because if you want to compare with companies out there, which I'm not going to talk right now, basically it's the opinion side, and I'm going to talk about it on the opinion and the IDO. And after that, basically over here you can see the money is being flowed into BitDAO's treasury, and after that it is from Bybit, and we can see the allocation, yeah, basically something like that. And after that, the next part we're going to talk about is the BitDAO's tokenomic, and after that the pre-sale stuff. So for you guys who want to know about the tokenomics of BitDAO itself, basically they have a fixed supply of 10 billion Bit token, and after that this is their address token, which I'm not gonna like dig into. Basically this is the distribution and the vesting. So over here we can see that right now they are offering 2.6%. I mean, what is this? The launch partner program. Basically they're offering 5% of their volume onto a IDO. Basically IDO is the initial decentralized, I think, offering, decentralized exchange offering. And after that, from there we can see that yeah, much more about this is about the tokenomics. And after that, basically we know that the main point I want to talk about is basically BitDAO treasury will hold around 30% of the whole supply, and after that the rest is as allocated over here. And after that, from there we can know more about it, and I'm not going to go through everything because it's going to be freaking boring, and I believe that nobody is really interested in the tokenomics and stuff like this. I mean, like, you guys can be interested, but then when I start talking about it, it's going to take around 5 to 10 minutes of your time, so I'm not going to do it. So the next thing we're going to talk about is basically their IDO, basically the initial offering. So it's going to start on the 16th, if I'm not wrong. The IDO is going to start on the 16th of August, which is around 1 p.m. 1300 UTC. And after that, to be honest, the price and stuff like this, we are going to talk about it in details. And of course, there's also a 40% bonus in airdrop, and I'm going to like basically talk about it. And after that, right now, we head back. So over here, this is the allocation. So they are doing it like a Dutch auction thingy. Basically, if you guys know what is it about, it is something like basically over here explain. So over here it is like the auction will start at a higher price of $2, and after that will fall to the lower reserve, which is $1.20. And after that, if let's say during that period of time itself, the average price, if let's say you put in a 20,000 worth of US dollar in, and after that, basically if let's say it started at $2 and you put in 10,000, basically it's gonna be the amount that you're receiving is going to be slightly lesser and stuff like this. And of course, instead of they are doing it very fairly, basically if you put in, and after at the end of the whole process itself, it's going to have a final price. And after that, if let's say the final price drop towards $1.6, basically your 20,000 worth of investment will be divided by 1.6, and after that you will receive this amount of token at the price of 1.6. So it is the same price of everybody. So this is a fair launch. I mean, like, not a fair launch, but a fair auction. And after that, basically over here we can see using Ethereum. So you have to use Ethereum to buy and take part into this auction itself. So the link will be down below. So basically you need to prepare your Ethereum. Prepare Ethereums to load up into your wallet if you are interested in taking part into their pre-sale or something like that. So I would say that definitely if you guys are interested, you can use the links down below. I'm not affiliated, and of course there's no promotion ongoing for me. So we're gonna talk about what can the BIT holder benefit from. So basically for the BIT holders, benefits that you can get is basically, let's say there's basically I've already mentioned that they are a venture capital, and after that they are looking to take part into DeFi projects. And after that, let's say basically if let's say you are invested into this ecosystem itself, you will receive the updated news that they are going to invest into this decentralized exchange, or let's say this product which is related to DeFi. So from there you have a head start to basically, let's say they want to do a initial fundraising or whatsoever, you have a head start to join into the fundraising, and from there you are getting the latest news from BitDAO. And after that, from there, of course, you can token swap with existing and of course emerging projects with the Bit as the token holder. And after that, from there we can you can have a voting power, have a voting say. For example, let's say I created a token called the ABC Decentralized Finance or whatsoever. Basically, this ABC token is going to let's say they invested in it, and after that, for the price of this token, they managed to make, like, let's say a profit of 20% or whatsoever when the price, like, whatever agreement is done. So basically net 20%. And after that, from there, the holders like us, we look at the funds, and after that, from there, we can choose to either keep it in the DAO, or let's say choose to basically have a dividends of 20% of the profit to all the token holders for voting for this thing. And after that, basically, yeah, the DAO, it works that way. So from there, you can I would say the things that you can think of, like you want to get dividends, basically it will depend on the proposal and the voting. And after that, let's say you want to have a limited supply, a deflationary token for BitDAO itself, for the bit holders. Let's say you do not want so much supply out there. What can the BitDAO do, people do? They can burn off the tokens, and after that, from there, it will comes down to all on this thing called the proposal, and after that, voting. And from there, this will play a very huge part on where the company is going to, and of course heading towards. And after that, we are going to talk about my opinion on BitDAO and the IDO. So on the IDO itself, my opinion is basically it's going to get sold out quickly. To be honest, I'm just going to be very honest that it's going to be sold out within, like, I do not know if I'm lucky enough. I do not know that if I can even take part into this IDO, to be honest. Because there's going to be a lot of people buying for this token, and they are only supplying 5% of their supply, and you can see this is the amount for sales. And after that, if let's say you have to be quick enough and you have to pay a higher fee, so I would say that there's also no cap, like basically there's no individual wallet that you can only buy 2 Ethereum worth or whatsoever. There is no cap, there's no limit, there is no like maximum limit or minimum limit to buy. So to be honest, yeah, the IDO itself is I'm pretty sure it's gonna get if let's say Miso is not strong enough, it is gonna get doxed. I mean, like, the website might go down or whatsoever. And after that, the next thing I want to talk about is the BitDAO's ecosystem. So over here, I'm a little bit skeptical, to be honest. Why is that so? So if we want to look at the tokenomics itself, basically they are evaluating the company to be $20 billion worth. Why is that so? First of all, the things that they're asking for on paper, it is, wait a moment, so I'm just gonna show it to you. So here we know that this is a fundraiser, and on the fundraiser itself, on the fundraiser page itself, they're asking for $2 start price, and of course the worst case scenario, it will go until $1.2 if let's say nobody's buying. So over here, they are either asking for 20 billion. They are predicting their company to be a $20 billion company slash DAO. If not, they are also predicting it to be a $12 billion DAO. So easily it is going to be on the market cap itself. So we can look at the market cap. So for the market cap itself, $12 billion, it is as good as US dollar, which is landing at close to 12,000, or it exceeded a bit. So over here, easily it's going to be the rank 20, the top 20 of this coin market cap itself, and it's going to be a huge thing. And to be honest, and of course for the investor out there, they are buying, we are basically putting our funds in at either $1.20 or even $2, so depending on that. And of course, how do the company, like how you want to grow the company and stuff like this, I would say that first of all, I am quite confident with this company itself. Why is that so? Because of the contribution that Bybit is doing. Basically, it's the pledge of Bybit towards BitDAO. And after that, I would say that Bybit is always, every daily we can see the analytics. So daily they are receiving like millions of dollars from Bybit into their treasury, and from there the treasury is going to be loaded with cash. And after that, from there, they can basically be the most attractive person or the venture capital that every company will go to ask for funds and stuff like this. So I would say that eventually you want to look at the growth and stuff like this, definitely BitDAO has a huge potential to grow. And to be honest, on the IDO itself, I'm just going to put in like 3 Ethereum, and after that, from there, hopefully it will, yeah, plays out good, and of course stuff like this. It's just my own personal opinion, and I'm not forcing you to invest into this DAO or whatsoever. It's just my own personal opinion, and of course the the research that I've done over here, and after that bring to you, and after that from the logical standpoint, and after that very much more accounting into this decision that I made is I'm going to invest 3 Ethereum in, and hopefully if I can get into the DAO, this IDO. If I can't, then I will wait for basically the open market, and hopefully the price would be lesser than what they're offering right now. So I will basically it's up to you, and of course no financial advice is given, and of course you can be a junkie thinking that this coin can go up 100 times or even 200 times, but to be honest, if you want to look at that, I already mentioned, if let's say the after the whole pre-sale it is going to be like $20 billion worth as a market cap. For it to go 10 times, it is going to be 200 million in market cap, and it is quite not possible. It is possible, but of course it's going to beat all the coins out here, and after that from there the growth itself for the company, it is going to be a bit hard. So I'm thinking maybe putting 1 Ethereum into the IDO, and after that by buying two more Ethereum on the open market, because when the open market happens, the hype, basically how does it work is basically it's the hype going up, the price will go up, and after that from there, if let's say people like the whales who have put in their money, they are intending to take out money, basically take profit, they will start dumping, and after that from there those retail investors will get hurt, and after that from there those the price fall low enough, they will come back in and of course pick up whatever it is, and after that from there they will this is just a cycle of the market. So I'm not really confident putting 3. Maybe I'll just put 1 or 2 depending, to be honest, and after that I'm willing to risk all these funds, and after that I would say that these funds can be thrown away because I'm investing into a startup, and of course there's no guarantee, even though they can have all these backers itself, but of course at the end of the day it is the future product that I'm looking at, and I do not know the future. So if basically it's up to you and your own personal decision, and of course you have to do your own due diligence as well. So I've come to the end of the video. If you like the video, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Peace. Bye bye.